welcome to another video. So in the last video, I showed you how to fix few of the errors related to Call of Duty Warzone. In this video, I'll be showing you how to increase your FPS. So I have the Warzone open up, go to options, and the first thing, please notice the FPS over here. So you can enable this particular segment of the screen by going to general and then scrolling all the way down. You can go here under telemetry section, enable frames per second count, server latency, packet loss. So these three is a must have. So you will be able to see what is the packet loss, what is the latency, and your real-time FPS. You can also enable GPU time, GPU temperature, CPU time, etc. if you're more nerdy. Now let's go to the main part. So here we have the graphic settings. So make sure your display mode is full screen or full screen borderless, and your display adapter is your graphic card. Now here comes the main part. So the render resolution, which is the resolution basically at which your graphic processor will be processing or rendering the graphics, I have kept it to 100%, but depending on your graphic card, you can reduce this, and so that there is no load on the CPU or on the GPU. So you can reduce this to say 70% or something less, close to 50 is the least, because when you reduce this, obviously your textures will also not look better. So for example, in the right they have shown the differences in the image. So you reduce this based on the VRAM usage, which is shown here. Now once this is done, aspect ratio, keep it to automatic, disable VSync, custom frame limiter. So I've kept it to unlimited because I have good card. But if you don't, if you have a low to mid-range card, I would suggest capping the gameplay custom frame rate limit to what your monitor refresh rate is. For example, my monitor has 144 Hz, so I would like to keep it at 144. If your monitor has 60 Hz, and you can keep it to 60. But if you have good GPU, but at the same time your monitor is still capped at 60 and you think you can get close to 144 FPS, then give it 144. So that's the thing with these. For now I'll just keep it to 144, 144, and this can be fine. Now, Nvidia highlights, I've disabled it because I don't need it. I generally use the third-party software to record my highlights. So, and enabling this would still have some more impact, because there will be two things: your custom software, which is recording, and at the same time, Nvidia also trying to record the highlights. So, again, more processing power. Disable this. Then, now these options under the details and textures, I would suggest to play with these options, but if you have a lower range to mid-range graphic card, I would generally want to go this pretty low, texture resolution to low, anisotropic filtering to low, particle quality low, bullet impact disabled, tessellation to disabled or near. Now shadow map resolution, again these shadows and lighting also takes a toll on your GPU, so we can low to normal. If you have a lower to mid-end card, disable both the cache and particle lighting low, DirectX tracing, ray tracing, I mean RTX, even though I have card, but I disable it because it takes a significant amount of GPU. Ambient occlusion disabled or GTAO. So SSR again low or disabled. So these options depend on your graphic card. And now coming to anti-aliasing, we can disable it, and depth of field, enable it so that you will be able to, view enemies from far distance. These don't matter, but motion blur I tend to disable, weapon motion blur I tend to disable. So these are the things that you can just straight out disable. Now this is keeping in mind that you have a mid to low range card. If you have higher range card, please crank up any of the settings that I've told above. So let me just apply the settings and alright, so what is the next thing we can do is go to Task Manager, right click on your game and then go to Details. Under Details, we will find this entry where just right click and set priority to high. Now what this is going to do is it's going to give high priority to this particular task, which is our game, when there are multiple processes running. What you can also do is disable other intensive tasks that you do not generally utilize. For example, like I can disable RGB Fusion because I don't want it. I can disable Adobe apps because I won't be using it while playing. I can disable Steam, I can disable Slack and softwares like that. Alright, we are in the desktop. Now go to Control Panel and under the Control Panel go to Manage 3D Settings, Program Settings. Select Modern Warfare 2019, which is Warzone. If it does not show up in the drop-down menu, you can add it. So you can just add from here. Now under this, you have to, if you have default setting, you have to change a few things. Power management mode, prefer maximum power. This is what you have to select. Prefer maximum power, and also make sure that your CUDA GPU is your tough card. Well, that's pretty much it that you can do from here. With this, I hope that you get better FPS and you have much better gameplay experience. Happy gaming, stay safe, stay at home, love you all.